Well, Kenny, penalties, the toughest way to lose a football match, but do you think your team did enough over the 2 legs to get to the final?
It was very tight, and over both legs obviously it was very tight. There wasn't much in it at all. We've got the first goal in both games, which is a big thing, and we're disappointed with both the goals against us. The one today is a mix-up, with our zone man and our goalkeeper, and needs a shout, and there's no Oxford player around, and obviously with the technology, they've given it. So we're disappointed with that, as we were Marcus Brown's goal in the home leg as well, when we've got our noses in front in very, very tight games. We've given poor goals away. My players shown excellent commitment, never give up, drove all the way through, and 4 out of 5 penalties, unfortunately they were one better, and 5 out of 5, and we're very disappointed, and it is a cruel way to go out, obviously. But for us, we have to dust ourselves down, focus on next season. It will hurt. We've got into the playoffs twice and not been able to get ourselves up. But next year, we've got to keep those those consistent performances and try everything we can to be one better. And whenever we do come back, and there'll be some adjustments to League One, it does look like that. But we've just got to be better than the competition, and make sure that in a few weeks' time, or around about August time, when training starts again, there's no hangover from this, and we can move forward and attack the division next year.
It's an unfortunate pattern in these 2 games of taking the lead and then conceding just before half time. Do you regret not taking advantage when you did dominate in patches?
Yeah, but there wasn't much between the sides, though. If you're looking from a neutral's point of view, key moments didn't quite go our way. Some big decisions, particularly in the first leg, didn't go our way, and you do need that little bit of luck. We had probably three good penalty appeals at Fratton Park that we didn't get. That's part of it. So those moments have got to go your way in these big games.
Yeah, and speaking of moments not going your way, the goal, it was a centimetre over the line. It's fine margins. Does that perhaps define the season? Yeah, maybe, and we're disappointed with that, as we were, Oxford's equaliser at Fratton Park as well, and but nobody means to make a mistake, and it's a mix-up, between 2 players, with as far as I can see anyway, no Oxford player around, and for us anyway, should be just a clean take really, but we can't change it now, and we've got a really honest group. They've driven right the way to the end, give it everything that they've got, and as I said, there's a consistency over the last couple of seasons that have been there. Ultimately though, falling in the playoffs is difficult, but for us anyway, we have to make sure that while we can feel sorry for ourselves now, whenever we do start, and next year may look different, we'll see, but we have to adapt to it and be ready, and from the first day of pre-season be focused on going one better next year. You made 3 changes to your starting 11. Was that always the plan, or was that based on what you saw in the first leg? Yeah,
I think sort of Brown was quite a big player, so James Bolton coming in, Ryan Williams down that side, had a good game for us, and then it's close between Seddon and Brown, very close. Lee's a little bit more experience in the big games. Steve has quite a lot of talent and ability going forward, and similar to Oxford, we've just tried to make good use of the subs available and the energy levels there.
And as you say, looking ahead to next season, you did spend a long time in the changing room after the game. What was your message to the squad? Because they must be heartbroken.
Yeah, they are, and it's a horrible way to lose, and have obviously put in a high amount of effort. But we talked about the game, what we could do better, and then after that, this being part of football, and how you come back is a big thing, and they're a good group of players, and amongst themselves, when they do come back training, there can't be any sort of hangover from this, and they have to see the positives that they've achieved this year and last season, and then do everything that they can to turn that hurt into success.